Hello there, and thank you for tuning into the final episode of The Way Off Show, where tonight we're doing like a greatest hits kind of a thing where I talk about my favorite episodes of The Way Off Show. So thank you for tuning in once again. So I do want to start off with, there will be a playlist link in the little I in the description, so then if you want to, you can go watch all 26 episodes of The Way Off Show. So if you do, thank you for watching The Way Off Show here. So let's start off with the first episode, where episode 1, I talked about Star Wars Battlefront 3 EA. I'm really hoping there's a Star Wars Battlefront 3 just so they can learn from the mistakes of 1 and 2 and hopefully make a cohesive game that would be a good story, great multiplayer maps, great multiplayer weapons. Like I said in that video, all the maps, all the weapons, all the heroes from both the games all put into one game. So it'd be like a greatest hits, kind of like this video here. And then switching over right away to episode 2, where I talked about Spider-Man PS4, where every time I say this, I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, but I'm really excited for this game. First off, because you get the Infinity War suit, the Iron Spider suit. You maybe get the Homecoming suit, where it's just the tech suit, and then the homemade suit are supposedly in the game also, which is exciting. I don't know why, it just looks great. Insomniac's a pretty great developer. I just am excited to play the game. Then, let's go to episode 7, where I talk about Amiibo. This is one of the first times I talked about a Toys to Life experience, and Amiibo is definitely one of the ones that I'd recommend. Of all of them, I'd recommend Amiibo probably the most because it's still going, first off, and because Nintendo isn't the only company supporting it anymore. Capcom was supporting it, Sega was supporting it. Shovel Knight's developer, I always forget their name, so it's right there, was supporting it with Amiibos, and really, they're cool. They interact with the game in the best way possible. Then, episode 8, where I talk about LEGO Dimensions, where I personally would like more LEGO Dimensions, if I'm being honest. If they lower the pricing just a bit, I would love to keep playing this game. Year 3 would be amazing. 1 year I'd hope to be in the game. With the desk. The desk has to be in the game too. But personally, I would recommend getting them if you have not. I have it on the Wii U because that's where I have Disney Infinity and my Amiibos. The Wii U is just the system that I think of when I think of Toys to Life at this point. Then episode 15, where I talked about Portal 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Easily top 5, if not number 1. So, why do I like Portal 2? The story is just amazing. The voice acting, is just spot on. I love it. If you have not played Portal 2, go play Portal 2. Watch the video first, though, before playing Portal 2. Then episode 21 and 22, where I talk about Nintendo Classic Systems, where I talk about what games could be on the systems for the N64, the GameCube, the Wii, then their their portable systems, the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, where I merge them all into one system. Then the DS and 3DS, where I merge them into one system. So I'd really like to see all these games. I loved learning about games that I've never played before too, if I'm being honest. Some of them I have not played before, but they seem to be huge wants on a list of top video games on those systems, so I put them in there. And then finally, the last episode I got here for you is 24, where I talked about media formats, which I know doesn't sound the most interesting, but I enjoyed it all. I enjoyed it so much. I just enjoyed having the props here and talking about media formats, because it's something that really interests me. I don't know why. So, what is your favorite episode of the Way Off Show, here? Please tell me in the comments below, because I've had an honor of talking to you about video games on this show here. So, I'm sad to see it come to an end, but at the end, it's not the end. The name will be gone, but I will still be doing Wednesday shows where I will talk about stuff. Don't worry, I will keep talking about stuff. So, thank you for watching the final episode of The Way Off Show. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a way off night.